My partner confessed he wanted my best friend. I told him to be with her so we could explore and build our love. Here's what really happened next. I never imagined it'd be the woman sitting on her kitchen floor at 3 a.m., reading a goodbye letter from her own partner, hands shaking so hard the paper rattles. The whole house silent except for my breathing. My name is Cynthia. I married Paul 10 years ago, back when he was quiet, reserved, the let's think and reflect about it type. The one who almost went into full-time ministry work, assistant campus leader at UNN, the one everyone thought was destined for the preaching. We met during one of his outreach events on the hostel balcony. I was the wild one in bright lipstick and a short skirt. He was the one speaking gently, quoting verses that made girls cry. I decided that night that I would have him, not because I was in love yet, but because I wanted to prove I could win over anyone, even a man everyone thought was too holy to be swayed. Queen, my best friend since primary school, warned me, "Cynthia, leave that one alone. We look so alike that people called us twins." She knew me better than I knew myself. I didn't listen. I pursued him, charmed him, and eventually we married. Over the years, I kept pushing him away from that shy boy who blushed at kisses into someone who believed he could take whatever he wanted without apology. Night outings, clubs, casual encounters, group experiences, I planned it all. I was proud of what I thought I'd built. I convinced myself I was creating the perfect partner who would never leave because I had already given him everything the world said a man secretly craves. By our 10th year, I was tired, deeply tired. The fire that used to burn in me had quieted into something gentler. I wanted simple things: Sunday meals at home, school runs, family prayers, and quiet nights with his head on my lap while we watched TV dramas. I wanted the man I marry, not the version I had crafted. Then one night he turned to me in bed and whispered, "Cynthia, I think I want Queen Light. Really want her." I should have said no. I should have drawn the line. But old habits die hard. I heard myself say, "Then be with her." Well, do it together. We always figure these things out together. I told myself it would be the last adventure. After this, he would see that nothing out there was better than what we had. After this, we would finally settle. So Cynthia came over. I cooked. We drank. I watched while my husband was with my best friend on the same bed, where I will carried our marriage for a decade. I even joined them, because that was the rule. Everything open, everything under my control. It happened again, and again, and then they stopped needing me in the room. I noticed the late nights, the secret smiles, the way Queen stopped answering my calls. But I stayed silent. I told myself that when it burned out, they would both come back, grateful for the home I had waiting for them. This morning, I woke up ready to say everything would change. I was 8 weeks pregnant. Finally, after years of trying, the skin yesterday showed a tiny heartbeat. I had rehearsed it all night. Paul would cry, "Neil, thank God," like the old days. We would call Queen together and end whatever this was. We would become the family I suddenly, desperately wanted. His side of the bed was cold. The letter was on his pillow, folded neatly. "Cynthia, you took a boy who only knew how to pray and taught him how to want. You gave me a life I never imagined. I will always be grateful for every door you opened. But I have chosen the life I want now, and it is not the one we have here." Queen is 10 weeks pregnant. We are keeping the baby. We leave for Canada this afternoon. New names, new papers, new everything. Please do not try to find us. Thank you for waking me up. I am sorry it has to end like this. Paul, I read it 4 times before my legs gave out. 10 weeks. That means the first time, the very night I smiled and said go ahead, he didn't just take my best friend, he conceived a child with her. While I was still begging God for one. The scan picture is still in my handbag. The tiny heartbeat that will never know its father. I am sitting on this cold kitchen floor at 3 a.m. with 2 positive tests in front of me. One is mine, 8 weeks. One is hers, 10 weeks. And for the first time in my life, I have no idea what to do next. I thought I was the one holding the power. It turns out I only taught him how to leave. Follow me for more interesting stories such as this. Check my page for the next episode of this story. Watch